Hello friends, welcome in Pharmaceutical Chemistry 2. Today we are going to deal with diagnostic agents or diagnostic drugs. Myself Mrs. Urmila Ravindra Gaudi, MPharm in Quality Assurance and lecturer in KK Wagh Institute of Pharmacy, Chandori. This is part first. Let's start with learning outcomes. After watching this video, student will able to understand the name, the diagnostic drug according to IUPAC system, to classify the diagnostic drugs, to recognize the general diagnostic drug on the basis of structure, physical properties, to recognize the diagnostic drugs on the basis of their uses, official preparation and the brand names. Let's start with diagnostic agent. What is diagnostic agent? These are the compounds which are used to detect impaired function of the body organ or to detect abnormality in the tissue structure, and usually they have no therapeutic value. The diagnostic agent can be discussed under the following heads. First, radio opaques. That means X-ray contrast media, for example, propyliodone and opanoic acid. And second class, agent used to test organ function, that again divided into three groups. First is to test kidney function, for example, indigo tin disulfonate, which is also called indigo carbine. Then the test liver function, for example, sulfobromophthalate sodium, and miscellaneous agent, for example, fluorescein sodium, Evans blue and Congo red. Now let's start with radio opaque agent. Radio opaque agent have an ability to absorb X-ray and thus are opaque too, means do not allow to pass the radiation. Hence they produce lighter or whiter shadow on the X-ray film called röntgenographic examination and darker shadow on the fluoroscopic screen, that means fluoroscopic examination of the organ to be visualized. In 1924, iodine was observed to be opaque to the X-ray. Inorganic iodide compounds which are ionized are generally toxic. However, iodinated organic compounds which contains iodine bounded covalently with the carbon do not release iodide ion readily, and hence these are less toxic as compared to iodine. The iodinated organic compounds are administered primarily by two techniques. First technique is in systemic procedure. In this, the agent are given orally or intravenously. They are used in urography, means to examine kidney, or cholecystography to examine gallbladder. The contrast media is used for the röntgenographic visualization of the parts of the body which are accessible, like alimentary canal, urinary tract, biliary tract and blood vessels, etc. Then second technique is in retrograde procedure. In this, the agent are introduced by the mechanical means. For example, when the drug is introduced by the catheter directly into urinary tract through the urethral orifice, then it is called retrograde phylography or urography, means examination of ureter and kidney. The radio-opaque agent, means contrast media, may be divided into two categories. First is water-soluble contrast media. This may contain pharmaceutical buffer like phosphate or citrate buffer and a sequestering agent. They are mainly used for urography, means examination of ureter, kidney, and angiography, examination of arterial system. It is also used for visualization of heart, limb and bile duct. In this, first patients are tested for the sensitivity before administration of the drug. And second category, water insoluble contrast media. The agents are practically insoluble in water and hence their suspensions are prepared. They are mainly used for cholecystography, examination of liver, gallbladder, and sometimes bronchography, means examination of bronchial tract, and myelography, examination of spinal cord, that means spinal cord, nerve root, and other tissues. And the patient is not allowed to eat or drink at least 6 hours before the examination in water insoluble contrast media. Thank you, dear student, for attending the session. Thank you.